Hey ninjas, so I thought I'd do a quick video and explain a little bit about how I go about doing on-page SEO for your articles and for your whole website in general. So for those that don't really know about search engine optimization, which is SEO, basically you're optimizing your site for search engines like Google and Bing to pick up your website better and rank it in their search results. So there's a lot of things that you can do to help their their crawlers and things like that to understand your website. And there's a lot of off-page stuff that you can do, like building backlinks and things like that. And there's also stuff that you can do on your site to make sure that it's optimized and ready for better results in their search results when people type in keywords and things like that in the search engines. So I'm just going to list out some things that I do to my sites, and you guys can check over it and see whether you are doing the same sort of thing. Maybe you're not doing one or two of these things, and you can implement it in your on-page SEO strategy. So one thing, always make sure you sign up for Google Analytics. There's also Google Console, and there's Bing Webmaster Tools, I think it's called, but you can sign up for those and submit your site, get Google Analytics code on your site, so you're getting some information about what's going on. Submit it to Google Search Console or Google Webmaster Tools, and also submit it to Bing as well, because you want to submit your pages and make sure your site's getting crawled. You want to also make sure that you're getting feedback from Google and Bing. Sometimes they'll send you messages. You might have some nasty messages saying that you've had a manual spam action against you, or a penalty or something like that. You definitely want to keep on top of those things and make sure that you're getting notified of any kind of messages and things like that. They also give you tips and things like that to better improve your website, so it's definitely worth adding it. And you can also monitor all different things, make sure your site's getting picked up for search queries, and make sure that you can also check what websites are linking to you through the console as well. So it's important to have it. I always have it on my sites, or always add my sites to these things. Another thing you're going to want to do is choose whether you're going to have the www version or without it. So you could have, make sure you choose www.mywebsite.com, or you're just going to have mywebsite.com. Submit that to Google Search Console. Also redirect your site so it is only going to the one, otherwise you're going to get picked up for two lots of sites when they get crawled with the search engines, and you definitely don't want that. So make sure that's all set up, and you can do that in WordPress. You can have it set it up in the settings and have it redirect to whatever version that you want it to. Another thing is there's a plugin called Yoast SEO. It makes life so much easier with your on-page SEO. Like it even gives you like a score and things like that when you're writing your articles. You add your focus keyword, and then write your article around that, and it'll give you a score whether it's okay or not. Now, I do try and go by their guidelines as best as I can, but I don't really write my articles for SEO. I do include my keywords and things like that, and different synonyms, and try and make my pages as themed as possible towards the keyword that I am writing about. Now, how I do that is, I'll include the keyword in my H1 tag, which is your main header or your main title of your page. I'll include it through my article as well. Like I might have it in the first sentence or the second sentence, and then I'll have it a couple of times sprinkled throughout, but I'll write it naturally. And like if you try and force it, it's going to look silly, it's not going to be readable. So always try and think of your reader in mind while writing your articles or reviews. Like I rarely do write for search engines, because they're not the ones buying your products that you're promoting. Visitors to your site are the ones that are buying stuff. But you want to do things that help the search engines pick your site up for these keywords. Now, there's other things that you can do. There's so you want to have it in your title. I only have a H1 tag and then H3 tags, which is like a third heading. I'll have my main header, and then I'll break my content up and write 200 to 300 words of content, then break it up with another header, so it leads into the next section. And then I'll do another H3 tag. I might have 5 to 8 different H3 tags throughout my whole content. Now, I always try and make my content at least 1,000 words, more the better a lot of the time. Google loves content, so why not give it what it wants? Like if you can pump out a 3,000 or a 5,000 word article, go for it, because what will happen is Google will crawl your site. They'll see that you've got it optimized, or they'll pick up all the keywords. They will start ranking you in their search engines for all these different keywords that are throughout your article. Now, you might get picked up for different synonyms of that keyword that you're focusing on. You'll get picked up for other keywords that you're not even trying to rank for. Whatever's on your page, if Google likes it and it's optimized for whatever they're showing you in their results for, they'll rank you accordingly, sort of thing. So I always try and have a lot of content on each page, and I always try and, like I said before, I always try and have it as themed as possible towards that keyword. So on that one page, I'll only have content showing that is related to that article or that keyword, that topic. So in the sidebar, say I'm talking about best kitchen stools. Okay, so I've got an article or a review with all the best kitchen stools that you can buy. In my sidebar, I'll have, a lot of the time I'll have like a table of contents, or I'll have links going to other kitchen stool or kitchen appliance related content. So it might go to a brand name kitchen stool and things like that. So I try and make it as themed as possible. I don't have links to other unrelated articles and things like that in my sidebar. You can get plugins that will do this for you. I'm not going to go into that, but I'm just saying, try and make your pages as themed as possible, or as related to your keyword as possible. That way it's more relatable, and Google will pick it up and say, okay, well, this site's about kitchen stools or whatever you're promoting. So another thing with your images, always try and have good images on your site that are small file sizes. You also want to make sure that you name those images. So when you're creating your images, try and add a keyword in there. Don't like keyword stuff it, but like say you've got an image of, so I'll go back to the for the kitchen stool example. I would have a photo of a kitchen stool, and I would say this is in the file name, best kitchen stool 2017 or something like that, .png. And then when you're adding it to your pages, give that image an alt tag. So you want to name it, this is the best kitchen stool, and also give it a title. So you can do like an alt tag and a title tag for your images. And then again, same thing, this is the best kitchen stool 2017. That way, when Google crawls it, it's going to be more accessible, and people that have reading disabilities and things like that, and they have those speech to text things on their site, they can pick that up and read it, and they'll say an image of the best kitchen stool or whatever you're going to have in the title tag. Another thing that you want to make sure you have on your site is a sitemap. Now, Yoast SEO, there's a feature on that where you can enable or disable your sitemap. Now, I normally go with Yoast SEO sitemap. It is pretty good, so keep it simple, just go with their one, enable it, and make sure you submit that to Google Console and Bing so they can start crawling your sitemap, and it makes it a lot easier for their crawlers to come along and find your content. So whenever you upload a new piece of content and your sitemap gets updated as well, Google Console will get updated too, so that way they pick up your fresh content. I always submit it to Google as well, so like if I do a new page, I'll go to crawl, and then I'll fetch as Google and let them know that there's a new page up and whatnot, so that they can quickly crawl the page. Another thing that I do is pages that aren't important. So I've got, say, for your contact page, you might have a disclaimer, you might have privacy and terms of service pages set up. I always make those a no follow, so a lot of the time I'll have those in the footer, and I'll make them a no follow, so you can go rel equals bracket paragraph, whatever. I can't even think of it because I'm still waking up. No follow. I'll put the code in underneath this video if I remember, and you guys can do the same things to your pages as well. But always make those a no follow. Same with my affiliate links. So say if I'm adding an affiliate link, that might be to Amazon or ClickBank or wherever, always make sure that they're a no follow. That way when Google comes and crawls your site or Bing, they'll ignore those links, and sort of makes it easier for them to not get distracted and stay on your site and only crawl what's important on your page. Something else that you need to do is, I don't do this with my review pages. Like every now and then I might add an extra link to another page. So you want to interlink or do internal linking within your site to help the crawlers know what your site is all about. So say you've got a page about the best kitchen stools, you might have another page about how to put brand name kitchen stool together, and on the list of best kitchen stools you might link out to that other page, and so people can go, oh, okay, well I want to know how to put this chair together or stool together, and then you link to that, and then they can find out more information about how to do that. So because it's really related, Google will see that, and it'll help Google understand what your page is about because you're linking out to other related content on your own site. So another thing you can do is link out to other websites. So don't be scared to link out to other websites and show Google that you're a resource. What I like to do is, like, if I'm writing an article, say about the kitchen stools, I'll find other websites that are really good that I know that will help my reader in some sort of way, and I'll include a link to those websites. Now, a lot of time what I'll do is I might have, instead of linking a word or like a keyword, and like a keyword or something, I'll just have a number. So I might say, I'll have a bit of text, and then I'll have a number within a bracket, and then I'll link that number to another website. So it's not sort of, when a reader's coming across and they're reading your site, they'll see these numbers with a link to it. They probably won't click on them, so that's a good thing for me because I want to keep them on my site. And It's just sort of like a reference number, and then they, if they do click on it, well, that's okay, but Google will see that you're linking out to other sites, and they like that because you're being a resource and you're being relevant, and giving the visitor a good experience, because you're not just focusing on yourself, sort of thing. So you always try and include 1 or 2, sometimes 3 or 4 links to other websites. It all depends on what the page is. Again, if it's a review page, I do not have any links to any other pages. I want them to really focus on that review, and the only way I want them to leave my site is through an affiliate link. So with my review pages, I will have all the questions and answers that people will be thinking of when buying this product. I'll have it all broken up with H3 tags and nice images, and make sure they're all optimized. And then I'll have links with my affiliate link on it, and then that's it. Like I'll have comments and whatnot, but I won't have any links to any other pages. I won't link out to any other websites, just my affiliate link, because I want them to read my review, get excited about the product, sort of help them push them over the line, to say that, yep, this product is right for you if you want this result, and then click on that affiliate link and get off my site. Hopefully I make a commission out of it. But if you have links to other pages or other websites, you'll probably lose that visitor, and they'll find another piece of content on your site, and you might miss out on a sale. Another thing, so you want to make sure that you submit your site to Google Search Console, submit it to Bing, wherever you can. Submit it to all the search engines that you can come up with. Another thing, probably do have more, but I don't want to make this list too big because it's already nearly 20 minutes, this video, so short video. Those are some things that you can do to your website to make sure you've got good on-page SEO, make sure that it's optimized for search engines. Another thing that you want to do, like I said with your files, for your image files and things like that, make sure that they're optimized and they're small. You don't want an image on there that's really big and takes ages to load. There are plugins that compress these images and make them smaller. I might even leave a list of all the different plugins that I use to optimize my site, and I'll try and do a blog post for this actually. That way you can have like a bit of an SEO checklist and on-page SEO checklist, and make sure that you've got all these things implemented on your website. Now, for those that already have a website, feel free to list what you're doing. So if you want to add a comment, you might have a really good plugin that you use that's helped you with on-page SEO. You might have some more tips. Like I said, I've just kept this short for you guys, so it's a short video. Feel free to add a comment, and feel free to list whatever you're doing for on-page SEO. That way other people can see it and they can go, okay, well, I'll do that as well. Something else that I'm doing, I just want to let you guys know, on the amninjas.com blog, I'm going to be changing the crash course so it's more compact and more easier for you guys to consume. Instead of having, because I think there's 24 pages of all different videos that I was going to set up, I think I'm up to number 6. I've been thinking about it, I'm going to have it all on one page, so it's going to be this massive, big, huge page, just so that way you can just bookmark it and refer back to that one page all the time. Now it's, I'll try and have it so you can just click on like a table of contents or something like that and easily find where you're up to, or easily find the content that you need. I'll just try and make it really easy for you guys to get to where you need to be, and easy for you to read and watch the videos and whatnot. We'll be working on it through the week, so hopefully a lot of it smashed out. Make sure that you download the cheat sheet. That's free. Same with the crash course. You know, consume as much of this information as possible, but the most important thing that you can do is take action. So if you are learning something online, you might be watching other videos on YouTube channels, or you might be watching the videos that I put out, or you know, stuff that's happening in the group. If you're learning something, make sure you take action on it every day. Do something every day that helps you move forward, because if you're just learning and it's just getting stored up in your brain, it's not going to help you at all, really, because you've got to actually take action on what you learn. And the quicker that you do it, the quicker it's going to help you move forward in the long run. So always take action on what you learn. Love what you guys are doing in the Facebook group. It's awesome. And same with YouTube. I love how you're commenting and giving me feedback and things like that. If you do have feedback or suggestions for the group, please let me know, and I'll do my best to add that. Big things are happening with the AM Ninjas blog. Big things are happening with the group. Same with the YouTube channel. And I will be getting a forum up very soon. Just need to make sure it's all planned out properly, so I'm not having issues down the track. Alright, so thanks for watching. Hope this helps you, and give me some feedback, and hope you have a good day. Thanks, Ninjas.